Talamoana, warrior, you are a welcome sight. Talamoana, warrior, it is good to see you. Yes, I call you warrior. Your eyes have already swept your surroundings, identifying threats and escape routes. There is anticipation in your stance, deadly focus in the easy ebb and tide of your breath. Yours is a heart that fights with every beat. I have need of a heart like that. In that haunted place there, a Karui's spirit awaits you. Lost he was, more than 2 centuries ago, fallen beyond battle. Bring him to me so that I might return him to his rightful place. It takes a warrior to find a warrior. And hurry, the corruption of this place, it twists flesh and soul in equal measure. Find this warrior before Kitava, the black spirit, consumes him. And hurry, the corruption of this place, it warps flesh and soul in equal measure. At the moment, the warrior rests in the lee of the twisting tide. The journey back must be swift, else Kitava, the black spirit, will consume him. And hurry, the corruption of this place, it twists flesh and soul in equal measure. For now, the warrior rests in the lee of the twisting tide, but his shelter is crumbling. He will not remain safe for long. Find this warrior and bring him to me before Kitava, the black spirit, consumes him. A lost spirit returned to feast with the ancestors and be born once more into the Karui way. We shall speak again when next you come to Lion Eye's watch, for there is much that we might yet share, my ally. In the Karui way there is only one way to fail. Die having wandered from the path. You did what you could at the time. There is no shame in that. Next time, you will do more. Still, there are lost spirits out there. They walk through my dreams, whisper their despair into my waking thoughts. Come speak with me when next you are in Lion Eye's watch. I am certain the ancestors will have need of you once more. There are lost spirits out there. They walk through my dreams, whisper their despair into my waking thoughts. I will find them, and when I do, the ancestors will have need of you. War will be the savior of Rayclast. We must take the fight to the corruption. We must conquer the black spirit. There is no other way. Where is my army, you ask? They are scattered across this land, oblivious to their calling. Exiles, Karui and Oriathan both. They will rally, but only if we give them cause. For now let us content ourselves with a pact between 2 warriors. My wisdom and my armor, on the understanding that you serve Tukohama, father of war, when you can. On your own you will survive. With others, you will conquer. You are a welcome sight, warrior. Another spirit has reached out to me. This one is close, yet another world away. Unless we help him. The Karui way grows stronger for every soul that we return to its care. And as the way grows stronger, we grow stronger. Kalm's kingdom fell not to Tukohama, father of war, but to Kitava, the black spirit. With every warrior we save, Tukohama is blessed, Kitava cursed, and the blood returns to the heart. Spirit and land serve you when you learn to serve your heart. Speak with me the next time you're at Lion Eye's watch. We have more to discuss on the matters of service and reward. The ancestors favor us, my ally. They have gifted a vision of another warrior soul, a lost spirit in need of our aid. It is time to bring another of our warriors home. A lost warrior languishes in Kitava's kingdom. Find him. No spirit deserves to be abandoned, no matter how far from the way he has wandered. Find this warrior and lead him back. As you honor the ancestors, you honor yourself. Kalm came to this land seeking to plant the seed of the Karui way in fresh and fertile soils. His kingdom withered and died many years ago. Perhaps it is time that a new kingdom was sown in its stead. Meet me in town, warrior. We have new horizons to discuss. Karui or not, The way rewards those that walk its path without fear and without remorse. Another of Kitava's slaves may now walk free. A restless spirit finds peace. I was right to place my trust in you, warrior. On behalf of the ancestors, I thank you. The night is filled with screams, yet those who suffer remain in the dark. They are out there. I can feel them. But none are ready to be brought home just yet. The ancestors will call you when you are needed. Patience. Action is only service when it is truly needed. The lost remain beyond our reach for now. Good timing, warrior, for I have just now completed some armor that I've been perfecting. A particularly willful spirit he was. Strong, but not very cooperative. I would appreciate your opinion of it, and of the others I have forged recently. The first call of any warrior is to defend his home. The ancestors tell me you have received such a call. Perhaps we could answer this call of yours together. As the ancestors ask more of me, I find that I'm in need of a place to complete my work, to bind spirit and armor in peace and harmony. What say you, warrior? Would you have me lend my hammer to your cause? A kingdom may encompass many, yet needs only one man to found it, or woman, for that matter. It is all about place and will. If you have the will, then I believe I may have found the place. Say the word, warrior, and you may have your kingdom. A kingdom may encompass many, yet needs only one man to found it, or woman, for that matter. It is all about place and will. I understand that you have already sown the seed of your kingdom. I simply question whether the soil you have chosen is fertile enough. Is it open to the sunlight, free to grow of its own accord, or is it shaded by another's ambitions? I know of a more fertile field, and, on my honor, I will not cast my shadow across it. The choice is yours, warrior. You are one that pays heed to your heart, warrior. If that were a common skill, then Ray class would not be as it is now. The seed is nothing to look at while it lies in your palm. That is why Ta-4, father of the forest, gave us the power to dream. It is easy to forge a kingdom, harder to keep it. You will need allies, warrior. As you chose me, choose them just as carefully. Upon this table, I am able to shape the material and the spiritual, forge armor that protects the body and the soul in equal measure. Given time and the guidance of the ancestors, I can teach you this art. If you feel worthy of such an honor, that is. Karui warrior must die in battle if he is to earn his seat at the table of the ancestors. It has been that way since the dawn of Karui. It will be that way until the dusk. Yet there is more than one way to skin a seal. The spirits you bring me, I return to the battlefield. Armor and spirit bound together in the service of the father of war, Tukuhama. The ancestors know this, respect this. They welcome a fallen spirit as they welcome the dying man. That is the Karui way, where you and I now in my homeland of Namakanui, I would mark your skin with the honor of Namahu, mother of fire. It is she who lights the fire in the belly of the warrior, and it is your duty to nurture that fire, to fuel it with the timber of battle until it burns so brightly that it blinds the eyes of your enemies and sears their fearful hearts. You are as quick and as deadly as the lightning bolt, as proud as thunder, and as potent as the towering wave. For your deeds on the battlefield, I would paint your body with the mark of Valako, father of the storm. It has come time to offer you a warning, for you have entered the most dangerous leg of your journey as a warrior. Had I the tools at hand, I would carve the mark of Kitava, father of chaos, into your flesh. You now wield the twin-bladed axe that is life and death, a weapon capable of both honor and disgrace. You have the power now to extend the borders of your kingdom, and I urge you to do so. For small places breed small thoughts, and it is in those tiny, shadowed recesses of the mind that Kitava will make his home. You flow through battle, carving a path through the seemingly unbreakable enemy, just as the river carves its path through the ancient stone. Yet, when needed, you stand as hard and resolute as the glacier, pushing forward inch by inch, crushing all before them. In Namakanui, I would honor you with the mark of Tasalio, Father of Water. I look around in shame, for this stronghold no longer does you justice. Yours should no longer be the seat of a warrior. Yours should be the seat of a chief. Tokohama has blessed you, warrior, made you his brother in blood and spirit. I can see it now in your eyes, your stature, your presence. I would carve into your visage the marks of blood, the greatest honor the Karui can bestow. For you, the path of the warrior has come to an end. The time has come for you to lead, to forge a new path, so that all that come after may learn and prosper from your example. Our lost warriors cry out for release from Kitava's enslavement. Say the word and I shall send you to where you are needed the most. The ancestors watch over you, warrior. An army is needed to win a battle. To win a war? Sometimes it takes only a man, like Vorichi. A warrior protects life, but it is the huntress who provides it. This land will never prosper without women like Tora. Katarina is Kitava's slave, preparing pretty feasts for a cannibal god. Navigation and conquest are two sides of the same paddle. Every army needs a Zana. There is a fine line between belief and madness. Alrion does not even know where that line is. Whether he clads it in silk or steel, Vagan's heart is still that of a warrior. The ancestors possess the knowledge of all Karui. Every man and woman who has followed the way has carved their life's wisdom into the meeting house of the remembered. Yet the ancestors cannot tell me how Kitava's tyranny might end. Only that it will, if we who still can, stand against him. It is in this hope that I choose to live. Hope is my fortress, and from it I wage war against Kitava's slaves. Yet I am but one warrior, one man who chooses to serve the Karui way. Perhaps there will be others. Perhaps even you. The stories of calm that we were raised on, they are lies. I have read Lavianga's carvings, pored over the remains of Calm's promised kingdom out there on the coast. We were led to believe that Calm was the greatest of our warriors, that he died serving the Karui way. The truth is there for any to see. Kitava, god of corruption, consumed Calm from heart to skin. Calm became the greatest of Kitava's slaves when he abandoned his people to serve himself. It is Kitava who rules this place. His black spirit is everywhere. In the claws that draw our blood, in the minds of those men and women who would eat our flesh. At first I thought it was Calm who led the god of corruption to this land. No, Kitava was already here, and he remains here still. A cannibal, feasting on the corpse of Rayclast. He awaits us all, growing fat in the darkness of Rayclast's blackened heart. We Karui have a responsibility, a debt that we need to repay. Though the signs led me to believe that it was the Eternals who invited Kitava into Rayclast. We Karui had a hand in humanity's downfall here. Had Calm not formed his alliance with High Templar Vol and destroyed Lion Eye as he did, subsequent events may have played out very differently. So we must right the wrongs of our past and wake this land from Kitava's nightmare. Only then will the debt be repaid.
Tell a Moana warrior, flee if you do not wish to die. Brave of you to attack a Karui in his fortress. Brave and foolish. Keep moving. I'll handle the exile. Exile, you've just walked into your tomb. Hinekora, I will send you a gift. Did you think that I would crumble in that prison? My ancestors spent centuries in shackles. I stayed true to my word, exile. Did you? My ancestors will forgive my transgressions. Will yours? The Mother of Death did not return me empty-handed. Back from the dead, You are nothing but a child of Kitava. I will crush you. A true warrior need only hit you once. Nothing can stop a true Karui warrior. We Karui were born in a volcano. You have no concept of what you truly face. I will hang your head on my belt, as Kaon did Lion Eyes. We will push the invader back together. We cannot lose this cargo. Strength in numbers, friend. The ancestors forgive. The syndicate does not. I lend you my strength, ally. The syndicate fights as one. Stop wasting time, Leo. We have more important tasks. Telemoana, holy man, did your god not show up? Telemoana, son of stone. Rin, let me show you how a Karui fights. You put too much faith in your gadgetry, Riker. Ancestors, guide us to victory. I have come to claim what is mine. Your failure will be my finest hour. You will all be buried down here. I will bring you all into Hinakora's domain. Let's see if my attacks draw out that god of yours, holy man. I am sorry, Huntress, but we must be enemies this day. Exile, know that when that creature dies, it will not go to Hinakora. It will go nowhere at all. Your spirit will be the plaything of the ancestors, slave master. You go too far, Ashling. Violence is a necessity, not an idle pastime. Hinakora demands many sacrifices this day. Consider it an honor. Scoundrel! I will break you too! I am not yet dead, Vulture. You have just buried yourself. I will show you no mercy, traitor. I think my gods are stronger than yours, Crusader. I won't need my ancestors' aid for this one, abomination. You will answer to the ancestors, Gravicius, with screams. The dead belong to Hinakora, defiler. I will send you to her. Ha, so be it. Karui Jade will cleave you just as easily as this exile. Steel yourself, for Tukohama. Ancestors, witness this! Feel the walls tremble with our combined might. Can you hear it, exile? Hinakora is calling your name. Tora, I'd no sooner taunt a wolf than give you an order. Just remember, I'm the Alpha. Assassin, do not forget who is in charge. I protect all my men, even ones that aren't. A Karui in command over Gravicius. Hinakora is laughing. Direct your gadgetry as I command, Maloney, and those traps of yours might just accomplish something. To face a Karui's men is to face the Karui, a worthy foe. You will feed the worms. A glorious fight. Mother of Death, a gift. A warning, do not cross me again. A nesting bird gets no worms. So long, exile. You have not earned the ancestors' favor. That is why you are destined to fail. Tukohama. How did I fail? No. The cart must... Ancestors, forgive me. Hinakora, I am sorry. Don't lock me up again. Exile, another deal? I strayed too far from the way. Ancestors, I will see you again. You have learned much. This was a cursed task. I was a fool to follow my fury. I do not wish to join my ancestors just yet, exile. In Namakanui, our treaties mandated that an offering of peace be witnessed by a third. I wish for peace. Will you choose our witness? Enough blood has been shed today, warrior. Put down your weapon, and I will offer you an opportunity. there is one in my new tribe I would deceive. Give me a reason to, and I will tell you that which I know about them. Conquerors don't just win fights, they put people in positions where it benefits them most. I think I would benefit you better elsewhere. I do not wish to be here any longer, exile. The ancestors whisper in my ear. They tell me I am needed back home in Namakanui. Have you the mercy to let a man return to his family? I know when I am defeated. Not every fight must end with death, nor should it. In my tribe, the victor claims their prize and the slate is wiped clean. I will tell you what you want to know in exchange for my safety. I know my histories. You conquerors are all the same. You seek only two things, my head or my goods. So take one and leave the other. I must confess, I believed you to be bluffing. I see now how little regard for life you truly have. Whatever it is you want, it's yours. A wise choice indeed. Then it is subterfuge. So be it. I will fulfill my duties there. It will be good to see my family again. Consider us even. Take your prize and go. It is the Karui way to give leadership to the victor. In this situation, I believe that means that you could choose a new leader in place of the old one. If you choose me, I will honor that choice. Among the Karui, conflict often results in changes in rank and respect. In this situation, I believe that means you could demote some and promote others. If you choose me, I will honor that choice. The Syndicate does not follow the Karui way, but I do. And a victory like yours gives you a choice over our fates. If you so choose, you could have one of us exiled from the Syndicate entirely. If you make that choice here and now, I will make sure they honor it. A victory like yours demands a prize. I have nothing to give except information. Not typically considered a prize by the Karui, but in this situation, I believe information is your most valuable weapon against the Syndicate. There is a fine line between belief and madness. I believe Alriana's long past it. The Huntress has lost her path. Let's help her find it, together. I bear no kinship with that thing. It is not of this world, and is entirely without honor. Our conflict aside, exile, Gravicius must be made to answer for his atrocities. You'll find no better chance than this to provide the ancestors a sliver of justice. Ashling is a monster hidden in a pleasing form. You must hear me. The Karui way is sometimes bitingly cold, but it is still the way. I choose an honorable death. I am honored to die for my cause. I would sooner die than betray my friends. I seek only the darkness that death brings, not the inside of a cell. The ancestors will remember your actions. My treason ghosts will be waiting for you after death, old man. I don't need your gentle arrow in my back, Huntress. I always expect the worst from you, Giannis. And you always over-deliver. And I will have no qualms cutting your head from your shoulders for this, slave master. How noble of you, vile red blade. The Syndicate makes traitors of us all. You dishonor me. Imprisonment is for slaves, not warriors. I cannot abide this continual dishonor, exile. You spit in my face. Ancestors, give me strength to withstand the shame and dishonor this exile casts upon me. You honor the way by swiftly delivering death to warriors who fought well. You show honor by delivering clean deaths. That one did not deserve an honorable death. Ancestors, have you forsaken me? Fight well! Fight well! Fight well! Flee now or perish! Flee now or perish! Flee now and live! Ancestors, aid me! Aid me! Ancestors!